What's up, Mustangs? My name's Emmeline Sisk.
I'm Matthew Morse.
And this is your Season 5,
Episode 22
of The South Side. Teacher Appreciation Week was this past week. I hope you all talk to your favorite teachers and tell them thank you for how much they do for you. Next up, we have a student video about Teacher Appreciation Week.
AZ1 is my favorite teacher because he gives me motivation during PT. He teaches me life lessons and skills I can use in my everyday life, and he's really funny.
Lauren's my favorite teacher because she seems to always know if someone in her class is sick or upset and tries to help to the best of her abilities. She also makes learning fun and finds a way to keep boring topics at least a little interesting. Miss One has a good sense of humor and loves all of her students equally.
Aww.
Mr. Howard, it is my honor to write this message to show you my appreciation of what you've done to not only the students but the school as a whole. In consideration of Teachers Appreciation Week, I'm very thankful for your contributions to the school and of course the students. And as someone who has no previous desire for history, I can no longer say the same. From Martin Luther to the traumas of World War II, it is clear that world history must be taught to prevent passiveness from reoccurring. And in order to provide knowledge of the world's past, it must be taught with perfection, and you have done so successfully. So, Mr. Howard, your style of teaching provides opportunity for all students for each subject to be implemented in their mind quickly. Once again, we thank you very, very much for everything you've done from your very own student agent training.
Thank you very much.
Dear Miss Hobby, I would like to appreciate for you always helping me out in math class when I constantly didn't understand what I was doing, which was all the time. You have taught me the short way of how to figure out the math problems, which really helps me out a lot, so thank you very much for helping me out.
Aww. Thank you.
Ramsey, I'm thankful to have you as my biology teacher. You always help me out when I need it. You make class more fun and enjoyable, and I'm very appreciative to have you as my teacher this year. I hope class stays as fun as it was this whole year for the last few weeks. Have a great summer, and keep being an amazing person and a great teacher.
Dear Miss Lloyd, I would like to appreciate you helping me with all my classes. I would also like to say thank you for making my move here a lot easier. I'm happy to call you my counselor.
Oh, so sweet. Thank you. Can I give you a hug? All right. Thank you. That's so sweet.
My favorite teacher is Ms. Albrecht because she gives us a lot of opportunity to get our grades up, and she's a fun teacher.
My favorite teacher, Ms. Krebs, she helps me out a lot in class. We crack jokes and we always laughing. And
happy Teacher Appreciation Week.
Love and appreciate all y'all.
I'd like to give a huge shout out to Miss Gaines. Thank you for everything you do for this South Side, and love you.
Thank you, Miss Gaines.
Thank you, teachers, for all you do. Up next, we've got a couple new signings. Here's Garrett to talk about them with sports.
Yo, what's up, Mustangs? It's Garrett Edwards, and this is Sports Center with me. Two of our very own Mustangs signed to pursue the next level of their college careers. Jalen Davis signed to the University of South Carolina on Tuesday, April 27th. And Jackson Whitten signed to the University of Aachen for soccer, Monday, May 3rd. Congratulations, Mustangs, and we'll see you next week on Sports Center with me.
Congratulations to all of our students who signed. Next up, we have #IamSCHS with Miss Urkel.
So I am a science teacher of 28 years, and I did not originally set out to be a teacher. I went to college to be a pharmacist and decided that it was too much of a job that you were by yourself a lot, and I wanted to be around other people. So I love sports and I love children. So I decided to go a health education route, and I ended up also taking lots of science courses and became a science teacher. And so I have loved my choice and have been teaching for the last 28 years. I've also coached during that time and raised 4 children of my own who have all been around my classroom and kind of grew up around South Effingham High School. And that's why I became a teacher. My name is Gail Urkel, and I am SEHS.
Thank you, Ms. Urkel, for the interview. Up next, we're going to learn some new life hacks with Noah and Graceland. So here's life hacks.
Top 10 biggest brain damaging habits according to the World Health Organization. Number 1, not eating breakfast in the morning. How you can fix this is to have like a banana or a smoothie in the morning just to get something in your system.
Number 2, overeating. We know we just said to eat breakfast in the morning, but it's important to know that you need a little bit of self-control in that too. So just keep that in mind throughout the day. High sugar consumption. It's kind of the same as the last thing I just said. Just keep an eye open for that and just make sure it's under control. We don't want anybody bouncing off the walls when we don't want them to.
Air pollution. How you can somewhat make this a little bit better is to make sure you change your air filters in your house and also just getting outside more, not staying in your room all the time.
Working your brain during an illness is very important to help you get back in fighting shape, because it's not good for you to just sit there in your bed just staring out into space. You gotta keep it going and you'll recover faster. Sleep deprivation. It's so important to sleep. I can't stress it enough. It affects how you feel physically, how you feel mentally. It's pretty much like the most important part of the day.
Head covered while sleeping. A way you can fix this is if you have like a pillow over your head, just take it off. It might be trapping some carbon monoxide that you don't need to be breathing in. Lacking in stimulating thoughts. What you can do to fix this is you can download some games on your phone, like some puzzle games or some mystery games, or you can buy a puzzle and just do that. Talking rarely. How you can fix this is if you have a pet, maybe talk to them. Your life has been hacked. You're welcome. Okay,
Bye.
awesome.
All right.
Bye, Garrett.
This past week was EOC testing. I hope everyone tried their hardest and got some good sleep. Next up, we have Hot Topics with Emily, Skylar, and Taylor.
Hey guys, welcome back to Hot Topics, where we talk about the latest drama. I'm Taylor.
I'm Skylar. And I'm Emily.
Kobe Bryant's Nike merchandise was super difficult to get for fans, especially since his death, and it's been making Vanessa Bryant very, very angry, so she decided to end the contract and not renew it for next year.
Do you remember Kevin from Home Alone? Well, now he's having a baby with Brenda Song from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Zac Efron broke up with his girlfriend of 10 months because she had spread rumors that the only reason she was on the movie was because he was her boyfriend.
A man named Patrick Fox had created a website blackmailing his ex-wife, Desiree, and said that she was a drug addict and a child abuser. And he has been sent to prison.
Whenever you're ready. Okay. How do we feel about the kid from Home Alone having a baby?
Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah.
Well, he's older than me. Like, how old is he?
I have no clue, but he's old.
I mean, I'm excited for him. I grew up watching Home Alone, love Home Alone, #1. Although, which one were they in New York for? Do you not know?
No.
Okay, so I mean, I grew up watching him. I think it's cool. He's having a baby, but he's definitely not a kid. You called him the kid on Home Alone. He's not a kid.
How do you feel about Patrick Fox and his ex-wife?
I think he's a very crazy fellow. I'm glad he is arrested, and I'm glad that he has been caught and is no longer on the prowl.
How do you feel about Vanessa Bryant cutting off the contract with Nike?
I think it's her right to do so. She wants to honor the image that she has of her husband, who has passed on.
How do you feel about Zac Efron breaking up with his girlfriend in 10 months?
She's so ugly. I'm so glad he broke up with her. Girls, Zac Efron. That's it.
Thanks for watching Hot Topics. See you next week.
Okay, Mustangs, we want to thank you so much for watching.
Hopefully you like, comment, share, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram.
Remember, I'm Emmeline Sisk.
And I'm Matthew Morris.
And this has been your Season 5.
Episode 22 of The South Side. Okay, so stop looking at me like that. Tamp me down.
3, 2, 1.
It's all for you.